stand up and say, I've got that everything else, as far as he is concerned, can come later. But I think what this means is a negotiation process involving Qatar. Because of this plan.
Both Qatar and Egypt, the two mediators, have welcomed Hamas' response, with Cairo describing it as a positive development. Emmanuel Macron of France said Hamas' commitment must be followed up without delay. Asian prostitution. Earlier, the hip-hop mogul had pleaded for mercy from the called shameful and sick. Gloria Allred, a lawyer for some of his alleged victims, had this to say outside the court.
The judge basically had a lot of good things to say. Contribution to the community over many years. But on the other hand, he has to pay the price for what he did.
Munich airport in southern Germany for the second night in a row, following new drone sightings. The closure comes as Munich is gearing up to open the weekend of the Oktoberfest.
Further notice. It's a German restricted operations there as a precautionary measure. Bring forward legislation making it easier for the police to ask the military to shoot down drones.
World news from the BBC.
This is BBC Radio 5 Live.
The voice of the UK. On digital radio.
On BBC Sounds.
And ask your smart speaker to play BBC Radio 5 Live.
Yeah, I managed to nip out of the studio just a moment ago and looked outside the window, and it is, as we would say in Scotland, blowing a hoolie outside. It is a little bit windy. So let's get a more in-depth update on what the weather forecast has got in store for us. Here is Helen Willits.
Hello. Storm Amy, the first named storm of the season, moved in on Friday, packing a punch, a pretty powerful...
To commemorate the 250th anniversary of US independence. Officials shared the first drafts of the design. One side is a portrait of the other children with the American flag and the words "Fight, fight, fight." BBC News.
So this week, I bumped into an old friend at an audio festival. Not a music festival with cool bands. This is an audio festival who like playing with microphones and storytelling techniques. We spent the time whilst listening to sound art. dear. I'm Marnie Chesterton from the BBC World Service. This is Unexpected Elements.
Idea, isn't it? I would also like to thank Richard from North Warwickshire, who has texted in. Spencer, and some others do have them. So thank goodness Richard knew what was happening. Many thanks. Many thanks. Before the news and so we must speak to Patrick. Hello there.
Hello, Laura. How are you?
I'm very good, Patrick. Thanks so much for holding on. Thanks for waiting after the news as well.
Really talk to you too. I was on about the sitcoms. One of the famous sitcoms characters I can remember is my mum comes from Ireland, and I remember watching Father Ted when it was on a channel.
We're talking to the sunset.
The biggest songs of the 70s, 80s and 90s sound better on Greatest Hits Radio.
But Taylor Swift's new album is called The Life of a I think feathers, I think dancing, which brings to mind a really unique Brazilian bird known as the tangaraju.
Didn't have a bed to sleep in. clutching hand. Touching you. And judge on his responses. Sing from the photographs. Slowly crystallizing, clear as day. Oh, I can picture you so easily. Feelings I feel about us.
Hi, yeah, you took ADHD, autism on spectrum. People got to understand, yeah, it's not always a disability. Yeah. Two people in history Einstein said Tesla was the greatest blood in the mind. Yeah, he invented electric car motors. He invented AC electricity. Yeah, he was an absolute genius. We were on spectrum. The bacteria from building up in places we don't want it. Like water pipes.
Okay, this is suddenly becoming incredible
To make them comfortable.
for me because my family have a sort of off-grid.
It can be advantageous to people. My daughter is autistic. She's at university. And she's doing art because she thinks differently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's not always a bad thing. And people haven't got to think of it always as a...
And quite a few of our callers this or have autism have said the same thing as you, Dave, that they wouldn't have changed us.
I can almost remember the funny faces. That time you told him that you were gonna be married. What's my name? What's my name? شيئا ولا هم ينصرون إلا من رحم الله إنه هو العزيز الرحيم إن شجرة الزقوم طعام
MKFM.
I go back to I love you more. Those who feel the sadness.
Radio.
What are you doing here?
I've come to tell you about using energy.
Flexibly.
Yes, flat water owners could get rewarded